right, let's see how this sounds. You know, sometimes it's really hard to pass up a good bargain, especially if you've been thinking about getting something anyway. And that happened to me with JHS doing their big sale on the Legends of Fuzz. And so I decided I've been wanting a Fuzz Face. I want to try to get back into Fuzz. Am I Fuzz People? So if you're on the internets at all, you've seen that JHS was doing a big blowout on their Legends of Fuzz pedals. And so I figured, what the heck, let's get one. And so I've been wanting a Fuzz Face, so I got the Smiley. And so let's check this thing out. All right, so we got the pedal. There's all sorts of little controls. First thing, it's not as big as I thought it would be. I heard a lot of people complaining about the size, but it's maybe a little bit bigger than a Boss pedal. Plus you get some instructions if you don't know how to use a 2-knob fuzz. Even I can figure that out. Let's throw this away. So yeah, like I said, 2 knobs. It's got a mode one on the side, I think, that does some gating. Like I said, I've been wanting to do a Fuzz Face to try to get back into it because fuzz hasn't always been my thing. So I'm really excited. But also what I've heard is you max out the fuzz and then you control it with your guitar tone. So less yapping, more playing. Let's see what we think about it. First things first, right? Ton of gain on tap, just creamy, rich, smooth sound, the thing we always knew, right? And then now, I think the next thing you always kind of want to know is, how does it clean up? Because a lot of fuzz pedals, the way they always did it back in the day is you crank the fuzz, wide open. You set the volume kind of to taste, and then you use the volume control on your guitar to kind of set the fuzz. So let's see what that sounds like when you kind of clean it up and kind of how it cranks up. Okay, and then the last thing this one has that you can't really get on like the Dunlop Fuzz Faces that you see around, whatever, is it has this mode switch that they put on it to make a little mod that gives you this great gated Jack White stripes sounding fuzz, and that's really cool. I'm gonna be using this a whole lot. Dude, this thing is really killer, so let's check it out. Dang it, I'm a fuzz guy now. That is super cool. The sustain, the Velcro-y part when you hit the mode switch where you get that gated sound, it's super cool, kind of white stripesy thing. Man, just the creamy sustain. Cleans up well with the volume knob on the old Telecaster. I ran the neck pickup the whole time, so Just wanted to get a flavor of it, but man, this thing is killer. I'd been thinking about doing a fuzz face. I tried a bunch of fuzzes in the past, didn't like them. Turns out I just needed an old school fuzz face. Now this is the silicone transistor, not the germanium diode or germanium transistor, excuse me, one. So it's kind of a later model, but still, dude, this thing does the frickin' trick. I'm really into it. So unfortunately, they're sold out of these guys now. I think some more Smileys will probably come on the used market eventually. Don't fall for the scalpers. Just bide your time until one comes up for $100 or so. I think it's really worth it. Great fuzz pedal, great, great. I think they still have a few of the other ones left. I don't know, it's making me try to sit on my wallet. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff, but maybe I'll try a plug-in or something they have left. I don't know. All right, thanks again, y'all. Like, subscribe, or whatever the YouTube guys tell you to do. I don't know, it's down there, you know what to do. Please try something out over here. And then other than that, like, I don't know, y'all, be good or be good at it, okay? Later.